Welcome to Don't Be an Abuser, Be a Great User. We're going to have fun with technology by using it right. What do you mean, fun? Well, if you just got an Acer Chromebook, this is for you. So what do you mean by user? Well, all of you have the right to choose how you use your own devices. But don't make the wrong choices and you won't be able to use it any longer. So how do we define what is the right choice? Well, that's where the acceptable use policy comes in. An acceptable use policy, otherwise known as AUP, is a document talking about you, the user, that must agree to access the internet or the device. Many businesses and educational facilities require that you, the student, or the employee must adhere to a set of rules. So what are my responsibilities with this? Well, there are three: etiquette, internet safety, and finally consequences for misuse. An etiquette basically is just an online etiquette you should just follow. Just like in the real world, you wouldn't want anyone to be treating you terribly, so you want to treat everyone with respect, just like you would be wanting to treat them in real life. Remember, there are real humans and people behind those internet names. The next section is internet safety, including don't give any personal information that you wouldn't want anyone to know. Speaking of passwords, don't give any passwords out to anybody, and make passwords really hard to know. Of course, don't meet with anyone that you met online in person. That sounds like scary stuff. If you think you're being bullied online, please report it immediately. What happens if you don't follow the safety tips? You could put yourself in danger. If you're in a school's network, you could actually lose access to the internet or the device that you have. It could also wind up having suspension or expulsion from school. And finally, worst case scenario, you could face criminal charges. Whoa, that's scary stuff. What does this all mean to you? How do you know what you're doing is right? Well, the first thing you would do is define your AUP, or Acceptable Use Policy. If you're a Red Clay School student, the first thing you can do is ask a teacher for your AUP, or Acceptable Use Policy. Typically, you probably will even sign one before you get your Chromebook or device. Or maybe you did sign one already and you didn't even realize. They are followed here. If you want clickable links, follow the links below this video or to the left of this video if you're on the website. After you find your Acceptable Use Policy, please read it thoroughly. That is what the district or company will hold you to according to their standards. Don't be a victim of getting your device or the internet taken away from you. So let's wrap this up. Why does this all matter? Well, because there's a lot of people online, and according to the internetlivestats.com, last year there was 3 billion people on the internet. That's over 46% of the whole world's population on the internet at one time. That's crazy. Don't be a victim of having digital rights taken away from you, and follow those AUPs and stay safe out there.